There's a story that I read about a man who was taken to a concentration camp among many other people. And as they were traveling through the night, one of these men who was sitting right next to the writer of this story happened to be extremely cold. And he kept on saying that he was going to die because he was so cold. So the writer felt very bad for him, and he thought that the best that he could do would be to rub his body as much as possible to keep him warm. And he did that. And he kept doing this throughout the night until the next morning. But when they arrived at their station in the concentration camp, everyone had died except the man who had been rubbing the other. Life is all about staying warm. As a matter of fact, life is warmth. When the body is warm and it takes care of itself, then it remains alive. But in order to truly remain alive, one has to help another, give to another, as can be told from the story. By helping the other person and keeping him warm, he kept himself active and warm, and he survived. Everyone else had died in that wagon, but not him, even though he was exhausted. And by divine providence, he was also able to survive the rest of the journey, and he lived enough and long enough to tell the story. When we help another person, when we, even though, feel at times that we need something, but we help someone else with what their needs are and give to another, that gift really is something which will help us eventually benefit even more than the person we would have given the gift to. In other words, the giver receives more than the person it was given to. By giving, sharing, helping, and thinking of others, we always benefit the rest of the world. And the world and the universe and all the positive energies that we've created help us in turn live a better life. As it was once said, if you help another get what they need, you will get everything you want. This is such a true statement. So life is about warmth and giving, sharing, helping. Not just with thoughts, but also with words and action. And of the three, the thought, the speech, and the action, what matters more is the action. By driving by and sometimes seeing a homeless person and just giving them something without having to think about it or say anything. Help the rest of the world. Now you may say, well, why should I help a homeless person? After all, it's not helping them with anything. I'm not suggesting that our job is only to help the homeless person. My suggestion here is about helping anyone and everyone who's in need. Anyone who has a need, whatever the need may be, in whatever level, you should get out of your comfort zone and help them achieve their dreams, help them achieve their potential, help them in whatever ways you can. Sometimes it's by a kind thought that you can share. Sometimes it's being there just physically and listening to them, or sharing words of inspiration to motivate them to enhance and change their lives. Sometimes it's by giving them something that you have, even though it belongs to you. It's something that you can share with them, that they would benefit as well. So, life is about warmth, and you should keep it up. If you like what you've heard, please let us know by leaving a comment below. We would really appreciate it if you would be kind enough to like, share, and even subscribe. Feel free to follow us also on Facebook. Thank you for your support.